The Lord be with you. We come together this day, my friends, to give praise and to give thanksgiving to God. This is Transfiguration of the Lord, in which we celebrate the revelation of Jesus as the Messiah on the top of the mountain. As we come together, a few things, and I forgot to tell this to Ray too. I am not the best proofreader in the world. And there are a couple of things in the bulletin. One is we want to do all the verses of our middle hymn. I think it says verse 4 in the bulletin. So we'll do all of them. I had originally was going to have us do it as a response and changed my mind and forgot to erase verse 4. So my apologies on that. And my other proofreading mistake was not changing the description of Ash Wednesday. The soup is the same. We will be gathering at 6 o'clock for a light soup supper this Wednesday on Ash Wednesday, and it will follow with a service of prayer and meditation and distribution of the ashes. So it's, while it will have elements of Bible study, it's not a Bible study per se, more of a service of worship that we will do around the tables in the Great Hall on Ash Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, as we enter into Lent. Also, next Sunday, immediately following our service of worship, will be the annual meeting, and the call to the meeting you will find there in the announcements, but our Book of Order requires it be issued from the pulpit, so hear these words. The session of the 4th Street Presbyterian Church has called the annual meeting of the congregation for Sunday, February 22nd, 2015, immediately following worship for the purpose of receiving reports from all boards, officers, and committees, review of the 2015 budget, election of 4 congregational representatives to the nominating committee from among the active membership of the church, and the following changes in the bylaws. 1, the session recommends the congregation that the bylaws be amended in section 7, eliminating the phrase "who is currently serving on session" and substitute the word "are" for "is." And you will see it printed in there with the strikeouts on what's being eliminated and the italics with what is being added. And then the session recommends to the congregation that the bylaws also be amended elsewhere in section 7, eliminating the sentence, "An elder who has served a full 3-year term shall not be eligible for re-election for 1 year," and eliminating the sentence, "A deacon who has served a full 3-year term shall not be eligible for re-election for 1 year. What this allows is 2 successive terms to be served. The Book of Order does limit it at 6 years. So it allows 2 successive terms with the elimination of that sentence. Those motions will be put before you for a vote next week, immediately following our service of worship. You will also note we are going to be singing Alleluia, and I'll over and over again throughout our hymns today. I'll explain more about that during our time with children. Let us prepare to worship God.